Let's make some compound butters today. I'm going to show you how to make 3 compound butters. Now these are really excellent. You can add them to anything, vegetables, potato, steak, meats, chicken, maybe even throw this on fish, and it will just make it so much more tasty. It's so easy and so delicious, and it's a shame to not make this. Okay, now the first of the 3 is actually a family recipe. I was taught this as a very young boy when my dad would make barbecues for people. He would always make this compound butter. It was just like spicy, delicious. Anyway, people would ask him how to make it and he would never tell them. So today I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm gonna spill the secret. Now I have made this video. This video I'm making it in a bowl with a fork, so that everybody can do it and follow along. But if you have a mixer like this one, just use one of these, a cake mixing batter thingy, and then you'll be able to make these really quick like that. Okay, let's get going. Let's do this. Okay, to start off, you're going to take a soft stick of butter, place it in a bowl. I'm going to take Maggi. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but this is the right sauce to use. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of Maggi in there. It's like a seasoned soy sauce. Now we're going to place 1.5 tablespoons of sambal. It's a sort of chili paste. And we're going to take 1 tablespoon of minced garlic plus 2 tablespoons of minced onion. Now you're going to place this in, and this is the base. Now at this point you take every spice in your cupboard, all of these, and you place it in. Well, except for maybe cinnamon and nutmeg, you don't want to add those. But literally, the way it's always been done and the way it will always be done is to just take every spice and just throw it in there. So I'm just going to go frantic and put a little bit of everything. Now among them, you're going to need at least some garlic powder, onion powder, curry, curcuma, ginger, rosemary, oregano, thyme, a little bit of everything, some pepper, but not salt because the Maggi's seasoned quite salty already. Oh yeah, cumin. Cumin's a very important one to get in there too. And now you're going to take a fork and you're just going to mash it all together. Of course, this is where the mixer comes in very handy, but just using a fork and a bowl, you can get this done. It just takes a little bit of effort. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to place it into a bowl, and this way you can just keep it, well, Tupperware, and you can keep in your Tupperware in the fridge for, I'd say 2 weeks easily. I don't see this going off very easily. Now, next one. We're gonna take some aluminum foil, spread it out. We're gonna take our garlic and we're gonna roll it in and then just seal it on the sides as we go, and then keep rolling and close it. Now we're gonna need 2 of these, 1 for each of the next butters. So let's make another one. Put this here. Now we're gonna roll out another piece of aluminum and again, roll in our entire garlic ball. Okay, so now you take your 2 garlic heads, place them into the oven, and you're gonna cook them at 180 degrees Celsius for 1.5 hours until they're nice and roasted. Now take another soft stick of butter, place it into a bowl, and we take our cooled down garlic head, and we're just gonna unwrap it, and again, just like the other one, we're gonna cut off the head of it and then squeeze it out. So here we go, cut it off, and this is the most satisfying part. Now you're gonna take 3 black garlics if you want a soft black garlic taste, and 4 to 5 if you want a strong flavor. And you're just gonna mash it together with the other roasted garlics. Now we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of caramelized onions. I showed how to make this in a different video. I'll link it in the description below or in the top right corner of the screen right now. You just mix it together and mash it together, and then we're going to add it to our butter. Now you're gonna add a little bit of white truffle oil. And this is going to be a background flavor because the other flavors are so earthy and strong. The black truffle doesn't really shine strong, but it does embolden the entire flavor. Now at this point, you're going to want to taste it. Add a little bit more white truffle oil if you need to, some salt, and some honey just to sweeten it. And you're going to want to go adding it and taste it until you get it just right and balanced. Once you've mixed it, let's place it into a Tupperware box, just like this. And you can keep this in the fridge again for about 2 weeks, I'd say easily. Okay, next one. We're gonna take our garlic, again, squeeze it out, oh yes. And now we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of freshly minced garlic. So we've got our roasted garlic and our fresh garlic, and we're mixing it together. And then we're gonna place this into a bowl with our butter. And then we're gonna add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of white miso paste and a little bit of honey. Because the white miso paste is very salty, you don't need to add salt, and the honey balances it out to make it nice and sweet. Now when you mix this together, it becomes very, very fluffy, like when you add sugar to butter and make a cake mix. Okay, keep this in the fridge again for 2 weeks. Done. Alright, so there we go. Now you know how to make delicious compound butters, but not as delicious as this B-roll. Thank you for watching this video. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do so right now by clicking the button down there, and then you'll be able to see some more sushi videos, which this wasn't. Goodbye.